Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
How insensitive can he be? Hello, Astro Boy. What have you missed so far? Oh, yeah. Quite a bit. First of all, we slapped around Lacera, one of the matriarchs. We found out that we were born by a machine here on order of Gaia Prime, and we are a reinstantiation, her words, not mine, of Elizabeth Sogbake.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Eleuthia 9. Route 1 access unsealed.
E9B1 is Lithium 9 Brood 1. Okay. Oh, hi. How do? Where go? I don't think we're going down there. Are we going up? Yes, we're going up. Okay. Girl, can you not jump sideways? Okay, fine. So you missed the part explaining why Hades went evil. So I'm not entirely sure on the details, but Gaia Prime received some signal to destroy her, I think. And then Hades was like, "Oh no, I ain't going down with you, biatch," and launched a virus to escape. And Hades was the terraforming function, or Hades was the reset button of Gaia's system. So Hades' purpose was to reset the world in case the terraforming and injection of biological things had failed. And there was a whole story about that previously. How this titanium tater, this heavy metal dude who was a little bit of a douche, was kind of heading up the development of Hades to be like a, I don't know, the reset button. What did they call it? destruction and speed dial or something like that. So that's like Hades' core operating principle. It wants to reset the world, and it escaped, I guess.
Aloy, forgive! Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
Finally, some sensible people.
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Hey, jelly friend. Yeah, this game is a lot.
The anointed in action.
Can we put away the bow and arrow, girl?
I pity any
Thank you.
machine that stands against her.
All Mother Mountain open to her.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me, said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Of course I do.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later. And terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious. In agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him. Leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Sassy.
Oh. Thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
Say she came from the mountain. That the mountain was her mother.
Yeah, they said Forbidden West, Jelly Friend. They made a reference.
My life has
By the
been
goddess
long,
herself.
but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
The Anointed has shown
Horizon 3, Ayla gets 4 years worth of trauma counseling. Yep, sounds about right.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive!
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
Can we smack her? Oh, jeez. Well, I guess we're now anointed, curse, and blessing. Let's add that to the list of names we've been called.
cleanse the corruption that
Wait,
still
hold on.
affects the land.
Aren't there other people we should talk to here?
The goddess protects, Aloy.
To have heard
They did not shake us from our... I feel the touch of the goddess just speaking to you.
Hey, Resh.
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
Oof!
I am honored to meet
Hey,
you.
Marshall, welcome in. Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right. So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here.
Oh, I guess we already talked about all of those.
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Now I see it is no wonder that you saved Nakoa. You, Aloy, are favored by the goddess.
Goodbye. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Aloy!
I saw you go inside.
How did you do
and
that?
saw you emerge. It's so hard to believe. You were an outcast once. And now,
Go away.
I'm not sure what you are.
Oh, these are
Aloy,
all the guys we
how
saved?
did you do that? We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
Yeah, seeing as how you got absolutely smacked around by a single scrapper with your mother's spear, I think you should probably
Aloy,
stay over here,
how
girl.
did you do that?
And you broke your foot trying to, chase after your daughter. So maybe your bones are brittle, and it's probably best you also stay here.
Aloy,
Yeah, probably.
how did
Just
you do that?
gonna move along.
I will lead a war party to Meridian. You have my word.
All right, appreciate it, war lady. You were the outcast. No, I'm not sure what I am. I mean, aren't we technically the last sysadmin? That is a good point, Jellyfriend. I think we are the last sysadmin. Isn't that a movie title, if anything? The Last Sysadmin, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. There we go. Why can I not hit the right button?
You entered the heart of the mountain.
Oh, hey, Pia.
Seems you have a special role to play in events. The goddess favors you.
Just as our mother struck down the Meadow King, her
I've never
anointed
seen
will
anything
cleanse
like
the
that.
land of corruption.
Of course. I'd never been inside the sacred mountain. Until now.
Okay, I think that's everybody.
Forgive, Aloy. Forgive.
Spoke to Ted already. Ted, let's go. Let's get the out of here. You're just random, Nora, right? You don't have any
corruption that still infects the land.
anything important to say? All right, let's go. Gaia Prime hype. Let's go. Look at that. We're almost full on healing as well.
Can't be too prepared.
Oh, we are actually full on healing. That is amazing. How are we doing for the mole arrows? We have a lot of shards, a lot of rich wood, enough rope, truckloads of chilled water, blaze. We are good. We are good to go. So let us fast travel all the way up here. That's where we're gonna go. Bitter climb. Yes, sir. Boom. Speaking of the last sysadmin, I actually spent some time today to get all of my VODs backed up to the off-site facility. Got the automated sync set up, so my local backups will be synced there with the VODs and everything. Tested backup restore, created restore instructions, backed up the keys, did everything good. So now our VODs are safe and secure, stored in 2 locations redundantly. and with local redundancy as well. So that's all set up. I'm feeling excellent. Really happy to have all of that done. It's a what do you call it? Weight off my shoulders, right? Not a chip off my shoulder. That's something else. And yeah, I know that probably doesn't mean anything to most of you all, but I know there's a bunch of tech IT folks in here, and I'm sure you can appreciate the feeling of accomplishment to know that you have backups that will actually restore. Because as they say, backups are worthless. Restoring backups, that's priceless. No backup, no excuse. Yep. Hey Tracon, welcome in. I'm a Horizon Zero Dawn player now. I mean, I guess I am. I guess we played enough to call ourselves that. No, Aloy, jump across, not into the river. Girl, really? Really? Come on. Come on, be cool. Just, can you... Monkeys. Aloy, please. Oh, thank goodness. So yeah, the next few streams...
The way to the mountain will be hard.
Silence. The next few streams will be main story push. We're gonna be pushing full main story until we reach the end of the main game, and then we're gonna head to the DLC.
Roche's machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Is this the right way? Ayla, more like shouldn't be alloyed near water unattended. Oh. Yeah, I see what you did there. This is not the way up. We should be following this road. Yep, I think I've done the same mistake every time I play this game.
Ouch.
I'm just heading straight for the marker and not looking at the water. Leo, well, all of that stuff was exhausting if you wanted a bath. I mean, seems about right, yeah. Be cool while swimming in a freezing river. Yeah, I mean, choice of words could have been better, maybe? Okay, where's that campfire? Where is that campfire? More wire. Hello, players to say of the world as he randomly falls off a cliff. Dude, has that ever happened? Has anybody ever done that? That seems ridiculous. I don't think that's ever happened. Grab onto the thing. Girl, there we go. Not that way. Oh, hi, hi. Sarcasm is strong in this one. Dude, what is this? Has this been some, like, tube thing? This is obviously part of some facility.